Hello and welcome to Gemini Visions. I'm Mrs. Gemini.
And I'm Mr. Gemini.
And today we are doing a reading for Gemini for the month of September 2020. If you are new here, please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment how you feel about this reading. I do want to apologize. I accidentally uploaded the last week of August, the 25th through the 31st, as a September reading, as I was uploading other September readings. So I am going to change that title, and this is your actual September reading.
Right.
And again, I apologize for
This
that.
is a September general reading. We're going to do
Yes.
4 cards, 2 from each reader.
Side, and then we're going to get a couple oracle cards for you guys as well.
Alright, Gemini, what's going on in September?
September. I mean, if you could tell by the name, we're Geminis as well. So we are definitely looking forward to September. I mean, August has been pretty good. I don't really have many complaints about August. We had a nice August.
Yeah.
We actually got married in the beginning of August, so that was
pretty
nice.
early.
That was a beautiful start. Alright, let's see what we have for September. Let's see what we have for September. Gemini, September. General here. Alright, so a double card from this Gemini to a Gemini. The first position is the 6 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. So I'm just going to put a thumbs up so far. Ooh.
Position 2 is the Sun.
Wow. Let's see what else we have.
So.
There it is. 10 of Wands.
10 of Wands.
You know, I always see the 10 of Wands as like responsibility, and honestly, like I am a person who I truly love to be responsible for my own life. So I never look at the 10 of Wands as bad unless other cards. Not bad. No card is bad in the deck of tarot, but just not the best, you know, for a yes.
You getting another
yes
one,
to your
Mrs.
question.
Gemini?
I kind of feel like I should. I know it's only supposed to be 4 cards, but I'm kind of feeling like I'm going to add one to this 10 of Wands. Look, and it bent in my finger, and that usually means it's the one. And it's the 7 of Wands.
I got an extra one too, actually.
Nice.
The Page
Yeah,
of
this completely
Wands.
makes sense.
You want to scoot that down a little bit?
Sure, the cards a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't want to reach across.
Sorry, I'm not on Mr. Gemini's line. It keeps rearranging.
I don't want to reach across because I don't want to stick my head
gorgeous.
in the camera.
This is gorgeous. Alright, and the bottom of the deck I have the 3 of Swords. And I
bottom of the deck I have Justice.
Yeah, and I actually got the bottom of the deck, or not the bottom of the deck, I got the 3 of Swords in my personal reading yesterday for myself. So, let's see what it means for Gemini.
I was going to ask if you wanted to start reading and then clarify, or we'll clarify first.
Let's clarify first. I want to get the whole message, you know, and we got a double. So we have the Knight of Cups and the 3 of Wands to clarify the 6 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. So 3 of Wands and 9 of Cups. Beautiful cards. We have for the 10 of Wands for Gemini. September 2020. There it is. And it's another double. Of course it is. It's another double. Alright, so to clarify the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, I have the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. So I definitely see this as, and at the bottom of my deck I have the 7 of Swords. So a lot of air energy in this reading. I'm really, I'm digging all the air energy. But Mr. Gemini is pulling, oh, we have a double 7 of Swords on the table.
7, no, that's a 6.
That's a 7 of Swords.
And that's, where's yours?
Right here. Here's the 7 of Swords.
Alright. So I got the 5 of Pentacles to clarify the Sun. I got the 6 of Swords to clarify the 7 of Swords. And I got the King of Pentacles to clarify the Page of Wands.
Yeah.
Bottom of my deck for my clarifying deck is the 9 of Pentacles.
Gorgeous.
Go ahead,
Gorgeous.
Mrs. Gemini.
All right. So I definitely see, like, for whatever reason, I'm seeing a lot of celebration in the beginning of the month. I'm seeing there's something to cause this celebration. Something's coming in, something very physical with the 7 of Pentacles energy, something tangible and something that you can touch. And those are clarified. The reason why I say celebration is because the 6 of Wands, it's some sort of victory over something. So I see that you're coming into the month with a very new way of thinking about things. Specifically in your finances. I see a lot of confidence, like where you're starting your month very, very strong. And these are clarified by the 3 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So with the Knight of Cups, it's full of a lot of creative energy. So it's somebody who's also willing to learn some new creative things about themselves or give out some of this amazing creativity that they hold within themselves. But that does come down to learning on how to share that as well. So to clarify the 6 of Wands, we have the 3 of Wands. And I just see this as a very stable energy. I see this as you're ready to go out and get it. So with the 6 of Wands, because you're ready to go out and get it and you're coming up over this hurdle, and maybe in your financial life, I feel like, or in your physical or your love life, I think that, but it's definitely something in this, like, this reality, this plane that we live on right now. But I see the 3 of Wands kind of just, you're taking charge through it. You're saying, you know what, like, I'm done with the way that I was feeling before on this matter. Now I am moving forward because I am who I am. I am this 7 of Pentacles. I do like to take care of the things that I have, this physical world that we live in. But I'd like to make it grow. It's definitely like a nurturing energy, so I want to make this grow, and I'm going to use my new creative ideas with the Knight of Cups. This goes into Mr. Gemini's card of the Sun, and I 100% see this as you are being, everything that you're doing, because of the way that you're going about it with this like very forward moving energy with 2 wands in the front. I see it as the divine is going to help you through all of this, no matter what. It's going to help you through this 5 of Pentacles energy, and it's going to tell you, the reason why. It's remembering why you're doing this for yourself, why the reasons why you want to continue moving in a forward direction for your life. I think it's really beautiful. That goes into the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, and those are clarified by the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. So what I'm seeing is, especially 2 5s on the board, I see it as you're coming from something, you're coming out of something, and you're learning something new about yourself, and that can be I feel like in this month you're going to have to tell people that you care about what you plan on doing with your life or how you plan on going about it. And I feel like you're not going to get a lot of yeses from these people. And I don't know what that means in your terms, but I see it as it's a little bit of, you're doing something new with your life. People are going to ask questions, and sometimes we can become too defensive about those questions. And what we need to do is remember with this 8 of Cups, remember with this 5 of Pentacles energy, that this is what you're supposed to do with this Sun card. So I feel like coming in, that could be a lot to take on as a person. And I think that's what the 10 of Wands is saying, is you're taking on a lot because you're learning a lot. But it's right for you with this 8 of Cups energy. So the 7 of Wands is you telling the world, and just the other wands that I see pointed back at the witch. If you look at this card, she's fighting off the other witches or wizards or whatever. And how I see this is she's defending her truth. She's saying, no, this is why I'm doing it. And it can be emotionally draining. So I kind of feel like that's where we're going into at the end of the month with this 7 of Swords and this 6 of Swords. It's moving out of that energy that other people's opinions matter. Because honestly, you just need to take it in as feedback. You just need to understand that, oh, maybe they're not where I am right now with the Seven of Wands, but coming into the Six and Seven of Swords, it is a definite movement out of. So typically, the Seven of Swords represents, you know, someone deceiving you. And I think that's exactly what it is. We are deceiving, people are deceiving us when they don't support us, when they should unconditionally support our choices. As long as they're beneficial and they grow an individual, correct? So especially people that love you, they should be supporting you in through this. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be financial. We should all take care of ourselves, and they shouldn't be responsible for you. But people should be, encouraging in the very least. So I see this as moving out of that energy. These people are taking something from you rather than giving it to you, right? So I see that as the Seven of Swords energy. And that comes right into your, like, the end of the month, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles. You're just so driven. You're a money maker. You're a money maker. You're an idea haver, and you hold it in your hand. You're an inventor. You're an investor. You're doing something with all of this potential that you have. You're doing something with it, and you're driven towards it. So we also have the Three of Swords and Justice at the bottom of. Wow, that's awesome. So I think that a lot of you, maybe you've had some sort of job situation or a love situation. This is a general reading, so just place it where for the questions that you're asking. But I definitely see that it's coming out in your favor. I think that either you've chosen, and unless it means you've chosen to do something and you're feeling a little hurt by it, a little bit lost, but I always see the Three of Swords as self-inflicted. I don't necessarily see this as other people. This could also be a reminder for some of you that it's exactly what's right for you with the Justice card. It's coming out because it's truth. It's an honorable truth for you. So the Three of Swords might just be a self-inflicted or relearning how to love ourselves. And at the bottom of the clarifiers, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. So I really see you coming out of this energy. I don't see I would definitely I wouldn't be too open about your finances in the month of September. I'm going to be completely honest with you in that. I think you need to keep that to yourself.
100%. I see some isolation with your money.
Yeah, so I think...
But there's a lot of betrayal and feelings of betrayal on this. I would say definitely. You took that right out of my mind.
Yeah, keep your finances to yourself, especially if you're killing it, because you have some people around you. Remember, they're throwing questions at you because they're doubting you, not encouraging you. So look for I think you're going into a place where you're finding your own encouragement. You're saying, look, this is what I'm doing because this is what I need to do because this is what I've been told to do for myself. Nothing else around you telling you to do it. Maybe signs from the universe, maybe whispers from spirit. But what I see is you are a strong individual. And I think a lot of people have always thrown things at you, and you've kind of made yourself feel weakened by them. And I think this time is not the time. This time is to just stay where you're at. You know your truth and you're working towards it. It really is a very responsible, driven, truthful month for the Geminis that I'm speaking for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, how do you feel, Mr. Gemini?
All right, so
I really like this reading.
I do see a crowning energy here, Mrs. Gemini, the Three of Swords and the Justice. There may be a bit of a feeling of loss, but what is lost is sort of justified. It's divinely justified.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's really a loss at all. I think those are just feelings of not having something you thought you would have by now. And that's okay, because the reading is actually pretty clear to me that there's something on its way that's going to be quite valuable to you.
Yep.
Whether that's a new relationship or a job.
Yeah.
But I see here right at the beginning, there's some victory. With this Six of Wands, you're feeling victorious. And that's because with this Three of Wands, you've made some investments in something, and there's a bit of returns coming back on it now. which is letting you sort of watch your pentacles grow, so to speak. Your earthly goods are going to grow a little bit from this. And I believe that you've probably, it's the watching it grow is partially because you're maybe on some kind of divine psychic quest of enlightenment here. You've moved into a realm of intuition, some of you Geminis out there, and you're on a quest to discover what it's about, what your life is about, what you want it to be about. And it's a powerful little combo right here in the front. With that, I see that the sun comes out, and it's going to illuminate for you things that you may or may not want in your life anymore. With that, I do believe it's going to illuminate some unknown thought patterns or behaviors that are leaving you feeling like you're struggling, but ultimately it's actually going to be a soothing situation for you. The sun's going to shine and it's going to soothe out these issues. See how the Five of Pentacles, she's so peaceful in the water because there's actually a sense of release here for me. But with that, there is a sense of completion with this Ten of Wands. So you've come to the top of something and it's come to a head, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And that's going to leave you ready with this Eight of Cups to move towards what you really truly want. It's going to give you that sense of balance with that completion. It's going to lead you to moving towards what you truly want. In which case, there will be a defensive pattern here, and there will again be this Five of Cups here, so you feel like maybe emotionally you aren't ready for the next part of your journey, but you're going to defend where you stand and you're going to move forward anyway. And I think that Five of Cups ties in with that Seven of Swords there. There's feelings of people betraying you. You're still looking over your shoulder and thinking about it. But if you don't leave those things behind when you jump on this Six of Swords, they're going to just follow you to the next piece. So I think you're going to come to realize that with the Sun on the deck. Yeah. You're going to come to realize that you have to leave those negative thought patterns behind you. And I do see many of you have a new sort of passionate, creative idea you're about to embark on. So there is a journey here with this Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. There is a journey to be ensued upon. And this new creative idea is going to put you in a position where you feel comfortable with your pentacles again. You're going to become the King of Pentacles in the end. So if you are, feel again, maybe some of you are moving into a new relationship, but there's a possibility that some of you have a creative new kind of business idea that you're really putting forward. Yeah. You got your foot in the door. Yeah. And I think that's ultimately going to come out to be something you really actually are going to come into full power on. Maybe not by the end of September, but you're going to start getting some wings under you, and you're going to start to really take off. If you have some of those things going on. Again, the bottom of the clarifying deck, you feel betrayed, or there's feelings of betrayal. It's a challenge for you to let go of those feelings. Yeah. But also, with this Nine of Pentacles and that Seven of Swords, you need to keep your finances private, especially from people whom you feel betrayed by.
I think it's the people that are closest to you, for sure.
Yeah, some of them don't have the best intent.
They're not encouraging you to do better for yourself because
I feel like
they're
some
not
of
doing better for themselves.
those inquisitive answers, those people asking you those questions, they're being inquisitive and they seem really curious, like they kind of care. Yeah. It's self-motivated. Yep. They kind of care because they care for themselves. And the reason the Seven of Swords is there is because you're like, am I leaving anything back there that someone can pick up and stab me in the back with? Yeah. And also sometimes we have to go back to the Two of Swords. Right. And remember where our thoughts really should be going. And I think that you're bringing them into reality. I see some positive completions here in September, as well as like a nice solid victory on the front end here of you've invested into something and you feel victorious from it. It's giving you a chance to watch things grow. And ultimately, you have the power to watch things grow because you've sort of began a spiritual quest here with the Knight of Cups. And again, the sun's going to shine and it's going to give a soothing effect on some of those negative feelings. And that may be some of those other feelings down the line too. But I do see a hard task coming to completion there, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel which pushes you into moving towards what you really want. Yeah. Not that what you were doing before wasn't what you wanted, but it's pushing you into a situation to what you really want to do. Yeah. And we can't be good at everything. I think we have to remember that. You can have all, what do you truly want to do with your life? Right.
And I think you're coming out of like maybe a job and moving towards a career.
And I
or
think
you're coming
some
out
of the
school and you're going into like the real world with it.
some of the defensive
like that,
energy
sorry.
is coming from a sort of like grieving experience here, where you feel like you've lost some people close to you, maybe. But it's probably in the best here. You feel defensive about it because you need to do it because of the feelings of betrayal they give you. They make you feel like they're going to stab you in the back. And you have to set sail forward on a path. And it's going to be more, not isolationist. I'm sure you'll have your close family and friends. But there's probably a few people in your network who aren't really there to support you, but there to get what they can from you. With that Seven of Swords. But again, I see something brilliant, new, and fresh coming out here with the Page of Wands. It's something you actually want. And that's going to lead you to a King of Pentacles type of situation where you sort of stand over your pentacles there. It's going to be a beautiful kind of energy to flow in, especially into October. It's going to be great. So it's going to be a good month for you.
Awesome.
You may just remember to not let those feelings get the best of you in a lot of situations, because they're not real.
They're not real unless you make them real. And
Right.
when you're not doing the things that you love to do, now you're making those real.
Let's grab some oracles,
So,
Mr.
yeah,
Gemini.
I'm going to grab an animal
If you
messages
feel like someone's
card.
bad for you, don't stick in it. For a sense of love, though,
Warnings,
here, I'm not getting. This
warning
is so
signs.
general. It's such a general energy feel that I'm not getting a lot of love
No.
out of this reading. I'm not getting a lot of career, but I'm getting a lot of you. Getting a lot of Gemini making Gemini moves for Gemini, which is great. You're looking out for your own personal well-being in a lot of ways.
September. They're asking me to split the deck. Peacock, I love it. Right, these animal cards are so cute. I love them.
Peacocking.
So, much. So
Strutting them feathers.
Peacock. Protect your heart from those who may cheat before they hurt you.
No. See?
Dang. That's why all these Seven of Swords, this Three of Swords energy. It's because Spirit is trying to tell you. What do you have, Mr. Gemini?
Take time to breathe out.
Yeah,
Disseminating
dude.
moon.
Oh my
I think that is, and
gosh.
it kind of landed on top of this Five of Pentacles. The sun's going to shine. It's going to release something for you. You're going to feel released.
Relax.
The truth is going to be revealed in a lot of ways, and it's going to soothe you.
Yes.
I know the Five of Pentacles is typically, in most other decks, it doesn't look like this. But this card comes to me and speaks to me in ways that those cards don't. And it's about letting something go and going with the flow.
Yeah.
Take some time to breathe out. Jump into some meditation in September.
Yes.
Even if it's only,
100%.
Mr.
Gemini,
10 minutes a day,
10
whatever.
minutes a day. It doesn't matter.
Whatever you
the
can eke
time.
out. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Go to our channel and check out some of our other content for you. We have some other Gemini videos up for sure.
Yes.
Give us a like.
And a subscribe.
And good luck out there, Gemini.
Yeah. Bye, guys.